If I were to ask you how men can ex, explain their feeling when they are winning a great tournament or a great amount of money, any great experience, what are the possible ways for them to do that?
Well, I think most men will cheer or congratulate their teammates. If it is a team effort, embrace their teammates, pour Gatorade on their coach. They might thank their family or their friends or whoever they associate with their success, their coach, their teammates. Occasionally, you might even see them have a very strong emotional response and tear up a bit. They'll thank God or higher powers or these types of things.
Well, your list of reactions are exactly what I would think. But what I have in mind is that three men reacted in a different way to a moment of great experience. And I will tell you about the reaction of those three men. The first was the second year coach of the Cleveland Cavalier basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
He poured himself into coaching and
He's a
keeping
newer coach, right? Newer coach too.
newer coach, yes. Second year.
Second year.
He had played basketball for a number of teams, but this was his second time. This was his second year coaching the Cavaliers. The game I'm interested in was the final game between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the GSW. Great.
Um, they were tied in the series, I remember.
Yes, yes.
3-3, right?
Yes, yes. And when the game ended with Cleveland winning the championship, the entire audience on the basketball court rushed down to congratulate each other and congratulate all the players, hugged each other and so on. But the camera went back to Lou,
The coach.
the coach of the Cavaliers. He had not moved from his seat in the second row of the court. He bent his head down between his legs and covered his head with a red sweater. And he was shaking. I could tell he was crying, and he couldn't stop. Then the camera shifted to LeBron James, who had promised Cleveland he would bring them a championship.
Did he score the winning basket as well?
Uh,
Or he had the point majority at least?
yes, he had the majority, yes, but I'm not sure that he won by the last basket. But there, LeBron James was, and he had not left the basketball floor. He was on his knees and his head down on the basketball floor, and he was shaking from crying. he couldn't stop. And people around him petted him and said, "You did a wonderful job," and so on. But he couldn't stop. The third person who reacted to winning was me. I was playing bridge at the time. And when I play bridge, if I win, I get a point or part of a point.
Fraction of a point.
Even a fraction of a point, thank you. And I had accumulated enough points so that if I got 14 hundredths of a point more, I would become a life master.
Which takes most people many years to achieve, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. Particularly me. I just didn't have the game in my heart, even though I tried. I wanted to win. But as it turned out, I could not get that 14 hundredths of a point to make Life Master. I think something like 4 or 5 months passed, and I was disappointed every time I played because I didn't get that extra 14 hundredths of a point.
That would drive me crazy too.
And as it happened, one of the very good men players asked me if I would be his partner for the afternoon. I said, I'd be delighted. So it was amazing. I couldn't make any mistakes. And of course, he didn't make any mistakes. And so when the director called out the winners for the day, she added, and Dan Jackson made Life Master. And she gave me the piece of paper that had the scoring. And I ran out of the building because I knew I was going to cry. When I got to the car, I kept on crying. And I called Grandma. She said, "Why are you crying? What's wrong?" I said, "I made Life Master." She said, "Don't cry. Come on home. Pour a drink and celebrate." And so I did.